Okay, it's Tuesday evening, the 27th of February. We had some rain move through the state. It's now over in New Jersey and extreme eastern PA, even down by Philly. That'll be moving off. That'll be moving off to the east, and then we'll have showers off and on until this actual cold front gets here. And this is here is like this is flowing coming out of the south and southwest. This could possibly, I mean, these are heavier showers, but these could possibly be thunderstorms where you see the red on the video, and you can see how they kind of line up west to east. And this is around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and you can see it's pretty much mostly across the state, even northern New Jersey. But the heaviest stuff is central to western Pennsylvania, and you can see as it moves to the north how the line just kind of stretches out here. Um, there's some wind involved with this. Let's see if we can bring this up for you. This is the wind. Now, if you're in Jersey and you're along the shore here, you got some very strong winds up here. These are wind gusts of 50, possibly 60 mile an hour along the coast here. And across Pennsylvania, here's where the rain is at. It's kind of calm. South of it, the winds are blowing out of the south, and they're strong. So therefore, you got some wind gusts here, basically in the 30s to low 40s as we go through the nighttime hour. And then as you get to the morning, look off the coast of Jersey there. Well, they really got some winds that going on here. I mean, right there, these are close to 60 mile an hour out here. If I can stretch this out, you can see that there's some almost hurricane force winds off the coast. This takes you to around noontime tomorrow, and you can see winds 30 to 40 mile an hour. And these are wind gusts. And here's your 60 mile an hour winds right off the coast here, not very far out. As we go back to the precipitation, you can see here's kind of your front forming here at noontime tomorrow. And then you can see it coming across, and it really forms a decent line. And I'm sure there's going to be some thunderstorms involved here as we go through the day. This is around 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, as you can see right around here. And then they're going to continue to the east. Behind it, there's some freezing rain and a little bit of snow. Nothing to get crazy about. These thunderstorms move across the state, and the front moves across the state. This takes you to around, let's see here, around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and you can see very, very defined front going down here, some snow behind it, and temperatures at this point in time. You can see the front. This is definitely a front. 60 degrees southeastern PA, 20 degrees out here. I mean, literally 32 to 35 degrees, maybe colder across back here. And even in front of it, it's in mid 50s, and not very far behind it, it's in the 30s. So there's a 20-degree drop right there. So this is definitely a cold front. That means business. And then you can see it moving across the state. This takes you to around 9 o'clock at night. The lower 20s out here, still in the 50s in Philadelphia and New Jersey here, but that'll change quickly as that front comes through. Precipitation wise, we're back to this. We'll back it up a little bit so you can follow it. Here's your line here around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and you can see it moving across eastern PA into New Jersey. And again, there could be a little snow up here and up here towards Montrose, Binghamton, extreme northern Wayne County, and out here there's some flurries. We'll check in a second to see what that translates to. This all moves off the coast around midnight, and then you're left behind with some strong squalls up here that can lay down several inches of snow up here. I don't think it affects too much in Pennsylvania, except the northeastern part of the state could get a little bit of snow. Um, we're talking, let's see here. There's what you're getting behind the front. Again, the highest mountains could get an inch or so. Everybody else, maybe a little bit on the ground up in this northern eastern area. And then here's the Laurel Highlands. The tops of the mountains can get an inch or two. And then up here off of Erie, you get a little bit. And here, those strong um, squalls coming off the lakes up here, coming across just south. It's probably by Cortland, I would say, somewhere near Cortland and on Norwich, out that way. And there could be some snows there. So that's, winter's not done up in that area. Um, some thoughts. People have been asking me some thoughts about the future. I still think the middle of the month, it definitely gets colder. I mean, it definitely going to get colder in the middle of the month. Um, Not like the middle of the winter colder, but possible below normal temperatures, and there's still a possible snow. But I think as we get further into the month, it's not as strong of a cold as originally thought, and this is the way the winter's gone. When everything looks like all the signals look like it's going to snow, or it looks like it's going to get cold and snow, everything goes there, but then it just doesn't happen and something gets in the way. And if you study the maps, and I could do an in-depth video tomorrow, if you're really a weather nut, I'll show you how the winter changed and where things changed globally that affected the winter in Pennsylvania and what's going on. And another thing, somebody asked me, what do I think about next winter? Unfortunately, a drastic change is going to happen in the Pacific. Record-setting temperature changes in the ocean out there from hot to cold, and unless some thermals get started and heats up the water, next winter doesn't look very good. If you're a snow lover in Philadelphia, Jersey, it's not looking great down that way for next winter. I'm not saying you won't get snow, but it's not looking in the distance right now that it could happen. But it's kind of far off to know what's going to happen. Also, tornadoes this year. I'm looking at the summer, spring and summer. I think Pennsylvania is more, will be above average for tornadoes this year. And if you're talking about hurricanes, this is going to be a really bad season for hurricanes, just because of the change in temperatures in the ocean and the way it's setting up. And I'll show you that in a video tomorrow. It'll be a very educational video tomorrow. But otherwise, you can see exactly what's going to happen, but these hurricanes are going to be stronger, and there'll be more hurricanes this year than last year for sure. And unfortunately, that means people south of, say, Delaware, all the way down and around through the Gulf need to keep their eye out for these storms. Okay, talked my head off a little bit there. But tomorrow, it'll be very educational. I will show you things that I probably never showed you before tomorrow. So if you want to check it out, check it out. Again, you can join the Pocono Weather 360 Weather Outlook website. That would help me out. I, like I said, I appreciate everybody that helped me, but another month comes up and things start to pile up again. Anyway, that's your outlook. Be careful these thunderstorms, and be prepared, because you'll have wet roads. You'll have wet roads because of the rain, and the rapid cold temperatures coming through will freeze the surfaces, and you got to be careful. I'm hoping that they go out and do something about the roads, because it'll be a rapid freeze. I mean, probably in an hour or so, you'll go from rain to where the ground it's freezing. And don't say, "Oh, the roads are warm." Um, yeah, but if there's a rapid freeze and it's wet, it'll freeze. It'll freeze until the road warm can melt it a little bit. But there will be a rapid freeze, so just be prepared for that across the state. And again, nobody is going to be immune to it, because these are the temperatures by Thursday morning, and they're all the way down to the coast below freezing, and teens to the north. So it's going to be chilly, quite cold as we go into Wednesday night. So anything wet will freeze. All right, take it easy and be safe.